number one, Aubrey. On number one, all you had to do was fill in the double number line. It gave us that 2 ounces of gold cost $2,640. What is the next tick mark I should have filled in? Brady? Which tick mark? Nope, that probably wouldn't have been your next one. What would have your next one been?
Oh, sorry. I did the first one.
Why should you have found the price of 1 ounce first? Yes. So Brady, what did you get for 1 ounce of gold?
1,320.
Yes, 1,320. Mallory, what did you get for 3 ounces? 3,960. And 4 ounces, Alex? 5,280. So once you find the unit rate or the price for one of whatever you're talking about, it's very easy to then multiply that out to find the other amounts. Okay, number 2. It gave us the price, $14 for 4 tomatoes, and told us to add in tick marks for 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, 3. Peyton, which one did you fill in first? Okay, but how, which dollar amount did you fill in first? For 1 pound, the unit price? Okay, how much was it for 1 pound? You would have got minus 1/4 money is what I would have wrote. If she gave me 3.5, I would have wrote minus 1/4 money. Yeah, make it money. Money has 2 decimal places, so $3.50. For 2 pounds, Bryce? $7. For that one, would it be okay if you had a 7?
Yeah.
Yes, okay? It's just if you have decimal points, you must have 2. If it's a whole dollar, you don't need the .00. If you have it, it's not wrong. Colton?
$10.50.
Good job, $10.50. Okay, questions on those 2? Okay, number 3. Says 4 movie tickets cost $48. At this rate, what is the cost of 5 and 11? Where should I have started, Brady?
You should have gotten to the point where it was 1 ticket and how much that cost.
Yes, and when I grade these, what you need?
Coffee or
Does not.
It was in the bathroom stall. You know who's it is?
Just go set it down in the teacher's lounge because I'm not sure. Okay, so we should have started with 48 over 4, and I'm just going to put a T. But he said we need to find the price of 1. Okay, if you did not use ratios, you're going to lose points on a quiz or a test if it asks you to use equivalent ratios, okay? Because these problems are going to get harder, so I want you to learn this process. So how do you get from 4 to 1? Divide by 4, so it's 48 divided by 4? 12. What does that ratio tell me?
That is $12.
$12 per ticket, so that's the unit rate. So from there, we can build it up to any other ratio. So if I'm looking for 5 tickets, what math can I do, Brady? 12 times 5, which is? 60. So if that's my work, I should still go out to the side and write that it would be $60 for 5 movie tickets. For B, do I have to start all the way back with the original ratio? No, I've already done the work to get me to 12 to 1. And I'm trying to get to 11 tickets. Noelle, what can I do?
You can bring it, you can divide it.
How do I get from 1 to 11?
You can multiply it by 11.
11, so then what's 12 times 11?
132.
132. So it would be $132 for 11 movie tickets. Okay, for 4 and 5, because of time, because we're getting started later, I'm just going to give the answer. Just remember, anytime it's asking you for a unit rate, you should have 2 labels, and the word per should be somewhere in your answer. Okay, so look at your answers real quick. See if you have 2 labels, and a lot of times one of them is a $sign. So who thinks they can give me A? Colton?
25 cents.
Per egg.
Per egg. So add in per egg. So 25 cents. And I want you to notice in 6th grade, we really don't use the cent sign. Okay, we write 25 cents as $0.25. We write them as decimals. B, Noel?
$2.50
$2.50
per pound.
per pound. Good job. $2.50 per pound. Four rolls of toilet paper for $2. Mallory?
50 cents per roll.
Okay, 50 cents per roll. 10 apples for $3.50. Bryce?
35 cents per apple.
So 35 cents per apple. And again, should you have some ratios to go with those answers? Yes. Questions on number 4?
Nope.
Okay, number 5. Claire made a smoothie with those ingredients. Kieran tried to double the recipe. He used these ingredients. He didn't think it tasted right. Describe how the flavor of Kieran's recipe compares to Claire. My suggestion when you're comparing recipes, line them up. So if I was doing A, I would have put Clara and Kieran and then just kind of compared their numbers kind of in a table. So yogurt, she used 1 cup of yogurt. How much yogurt did he use? 2? How she used 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. He used 6. She used 2 chocolate. He used 5. She used 2 cups of ice. He used 4. Okay, and he was trying to double the recipe. Also, these ones gave them in the same order, like it gave yogurt first, yogurt first. Sometimes they give them in different orders too. Like they'd give Claire's in one order and then mix it up for Kieran's just to try and confuse you. So if you organize it on a table, then you can compare what numbers go together. So he tried to double it. So which one of these did he mess up on? Chase?
The 2 and the 5.
Yeah, this one right here.
They messed up on the chocolate.
Yeah, so how much chocolate should he have used? Chase? 4. Okay, so this question says, he didn't describe how the flavor of Kieran's compares to Claire's. How would the flavor compare if he used 5 teaspoons of chocolate and he should have used 4? Owen?
Well, it tastes more like it would be more like chocolate.
Yeah, it would be more chocolatey than the original recipe is what you should have had for A. And B says, how could he change it? Bryce?
Take away 1 teaspoon of chocolate.
Yeah, take away 1 teaspoon, make it only have 4 teaspoons of chocolate. Okay, questions on those? Okay, get out a piece of paper.
Loosely.
Yeah, loosely, if you can put your book away. If you have a calculator, get it out. If you do not have one in your pencil pouch, come grab one out of my little bin up here. You can title your loose leaf rates and unit rates. Now, your homework tonight is a worksheet. It has 10 questions on it. Okay, it looks like this. I'm showing it to you. It has scenarios over on the left side, and then it has a line that says rate and a line that says unit rate. So it gives you a scenario. You have to give me the rate that is given to you and then the unit rate for that scenario. So we're just going to do a couple examples practicing that. You may use a calculator on all of them, but you must show your long division for half of them. Okay, because in this unit, what are we practicing? Rates and ratios. We're going to get into percentages in the next unit. Unit 4 and 5 are over decimals and fractions, where you'll have to do this math without a calculator. So I'm letting you use a calculator today, but also trying to refresh your memory on how to do long division while you're getting to use a calculator. So then when I take the calculator away later on, you'll already kind of be refreshed with the process of long division. Okay? So the ones we're going to do together, we're going to do long division on all of them. But on your homework, you only have to show the long division on half of them. Okay? So on your worksheet, title it Rates and Unit Rates, and then put example 1. Put example 1. Now, for problems, I just pulled up something I already had in my drive. I'm just going to scroll till we find one. I already had this, and it's called Ratio Unit Rate Cut and Paste Activity. I just needed some examples. I'm just going to scroll. Let's do whatever one pops up. Unless it's the blank answer key. How about this one? There were 48 customers who went through the checkout lanes. How many customers went through one checkout lane? So if this were the worksheet, okay, because it kind of has 3 columns on the worksheet, that scenario would be written right there. So just draw a small squiggly line. That's just showing the scenario. But again, our scenario is on a separate sheet of paper. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what you'll have to do on the homework. The next column is titled Rate. So I want you to write rate right here. And then leave a little bit of space and write unit rate. What is the difference between a rate and a unit rate? Alex?
A rate can have any another denominator besides 1, and a unit rate only has a denominator of 1.
Yeah, a rate is a comparison of any 2 numbers. It can be any 2 numbers. A unit rate has to have a denominator of 1. So with the example that we said, there were 48 customers who went through 4 checkout lanes. How many customers went through 1 checkout lane? So it is wanting customers per what?
Lane.
Per lane is what it's wanting. So what will my rate be? What is my rate that I will walk? Shh, you have 2 hands, Alex, use one. Peyton? And I'm going to make you put some labels. So our rate would be 48. We can just put C. What is C standing for?
Customers.
Customers per what? For L. Now, is this one where I would need a calculator?
No.
No. What is 48 divided by 4? Peyton? 12. But unit rate, I need 2 labels. So this would, we write out in words, 12 customers per lane. Okay, so the rate you're going to write as a fraction with some labels, and they're very generic labels. They don't have to be anything fancy. Your unit rate should have some words. Okay, I'm going to do another one where we'll have to do some long division. Let's do example 2. And let's say it is 64.28 for 9 shirts. That's the scenario that we're given. $64.28 for 9 shirts. What is my rate, Dayton?
Rate is 64.28 over 9.
Okay, what do I need with those 2? So a dollar sign on top. 9 shirts on bottom. What if my scenario is 9 shirts for $64.28? Would that still be my rate?
Yes, because the price is always over.
Price is always over product. Good job. Now, this is one where can we do that mentally? No. So find a spot on your loose leaf. And again, this is just kind of give us some, we're only going to do one more example after this, so you'll have plenty of room. I'm going to come over here to the side, but you just go wherever you have space. If I am doing long division, because again, you can use a calculator, but you're showing me the long division. It's not just type it in and write the answer for the first 5. How do I divide that out? Brady, what goes where?
The 9 on the bottom go on the inside.
No.
No, sorry, on the outside.
Yes, top number, because you are taking 64.28 and dividing it into 9 equal parts. Dividing decimals. Alex, what do I do with that decimal point?
You bring it up.
I bring it straight up into the answer. Now, if you need your calculator to practice your math get your math facts, that's fine. But who can walk me through my process here? Bryce, what do I do first?
First, you see if 9 can go into 6, which it can't.
Okay.
It's too low. So then you go to the next number, which is 64, and the product of 9. The closest product to 9 and 64 is times 7, which is 63.
Okay, so figure out 9 times what is close to 64. So 9 times 7, Bryce said, is 63. Now what? Dayton, take over. What else did we forget before I bring down the 2? Yeah, I do my subtraction. I drop my 2. Okay, how many times does 9 go into 12? Once. 9 times 1 is 9. I get 3. Drop my 8.
Closest one to that is 4 times 4, which is 36.
Times 4, which is 36. Now, we are talking money, but I can't just chop it. I'm not done because I still have a remainder.
It just keeps on going. It goes on.
So what would I do next, Bianca?
You would add a 0 onto the
Yep,
page.
add a 0. How many times does 9 go into 20? Twice. 2, that'd be 18. And again, it doesn't matter what I get left. Why can I stop after I go 3 decimal places? Bryce?
Because after that, it's just going to keep repeating itself.
Well, even if it's a non-repeating decimal, why can I stop? Noel?
Because
What is our answer in the form of? Money. It's money. How many decimal places are important in money?
2.
2. Why do I need 3 though? To round. And on your homework, the directions say round to the 100th place, which means on tonight's homework, go out 3 decimal places or stop sooner if it comes to a stopping point, but you'll use that 3rd digit to round. So now I'm just going to find another spot, 7.142. That 2, does that 4 stay a 4 or does it go on up to a 5? It stays a 4. So what is my unit rate? What will I write in my unit rate column? Noel?
7.114
Dollars per shirt. Okay.
That's all we have to do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But so there's 10 problems. The first 5, you have to do the long division. The second 5, you can type into your calculator 64.28 divided by 9. Just be careful because you'll get long numbers sometimes. Which ones are important?
The first 3.
Past the decimal point. Okay? So let's do one more where we have to work it out. Let me see your calculator. I want a certain kind of answer. Okay, so let's do example 3. 5 5 boxes, I don't know what they're boxes of, 5 boxes for $115.29.
You want us to write the problem?
Yeah, so that's the problem. That would be given. I'm going to move up a little. Oh, I have all kinds of stuff going on here, don't I? Oops. I didn't realize I was writing with both utensils. Okay, so example 3. 5 boxes for, what was the number? 115.29? Okay. What is my rate, Nev, for that information? Over 5 boxes. So I can just put a B. Unit rate. If it's one where I have to show the work, we will come out to the side. What goes underneath, Addie?
The
115.29. So 5 goes on the outside. Bring our decimal point straight up. Colton, how many times does 5 go into 1?
0.
How many times 5 go into 11?
Twice.
Twice. So I put my 2 above that second 1 in 11. 5 times 2 is 10. We subtract. How many times does 5 go into 15? 3 times. 3 times 5 is 15. I get 0. Am I done?
No.
Why not? Peyton? Yeah, I still have stuff to drop down, okay? I picked this problem for a reason. When I drop the 2,
You gotta drop the 9.
yeah, 5. How many times does 5 go into 2?
0.
0 times. This is one where I have to put a 0 at the top, and I have to double drop. Okay, remember, anytime you have a double drop, you'll have a 0 up in your answer, every time. How many times is 5 going to 29? 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Can I stop yet?
No.
No, because I still have leftovers. I need to go at least one more time
Add a 0.
because I'm doing money, so I can add as many zeros as I need. And this one actually comes out even. Oops.
Yeah, it does.
How many times 5 go into 40?
8 times.
8. If you give me on your homework that it is 23.058 per box, I'm going to put minus 1/4 money.
You didn't have another. You only have
Needs to be $23.
Yes, this needs rounded to 2 decimal places because we're talking money. So that 8, is that 5 going to stay a 5 or going up to a 6? Go up to a 6. So this should be 23.06, $23.06 per box. Okay? I'm going to pause the video for just a second. Okay, at the top of your worksheet, I want you to write, oh, it's gone. 1 through 5, show long division. 6 through 10, calculator only. Okay, on 1 through 5, can you still use a calculator to help you do the math?
Yes.
Yes, you just have to show your step-by-step long division. On 6 through 10, like I'm just going to make up a number, 25.99 for 4. If that is your rate and it's on number 6 through 10, everybody pick up your calculator. If this is your rate, how do I type that into my calculator, Brady?
You press the ABC.
Nope, nope, you don't even have to do ABC.
Oh, the N and D.
Nope. Addie.
You just type in 2, 5, and then you have to do a point, and then you type in 99. Basically make it a decimal.
And then, so 25.99, and then
Divided by 4.
divided by 4. So everybody type in 25.99 divided by 4.
6.4975.
Okay, hold on. Out to the side, or somewhere, maybe under the problem. Read it to me, Maddox.
6.4975.
If you give me that it's $6.4975 per something, you're going to lose some points. So write it somewhere. Round it. What would that round to?
They were round to 50.
$6.50. So then your unit rate would be $6.50 per dog, whatever your label is. Okay, so on 1 through 5, you can just show your long division either on back or on loose leaf. Okay, you can do it on back of the worksheet or on loose leaf. On 6 through 10, you can do all of the math in a calculator. Okay, I'm grading not only for your answers, but also your work and your labels. Okay?